So the time has come to graft in the split on the Misfit split. So be sure to stick around for the video.
We're at the movies, huh?
Yep, we're at the movies. So if you've been around the Mid-Year Mitch YouTube channel long enough, you'll probably remember this piece of fiberglass, and whenever I debuted the idea for this build, it's probably been a little over a year at this point. Well, I bought this piece of fiberglass in December of 2019, and I told everybody when I bought this is the cheapest split window I've ever bought, which this was like 70 bucks. I got it on eBay, and whenever I bought this, I said, I'm gonna make a car out of it. Everybody laughed at me, but who's laughing now, huh? It's like a car. So now it's time to graft this guy into the car. So if you don't remember, this is a 64 rear clip, but this is a 63 split window roof, and obviously a split bar. So I'm going to graft this guy into the roof and into the rear clip and put these pillar pockets in and make this thing a split window again. So now it's time to start grafting in these B-pillar sections, which I got from American Custom Industries, ACI. I got these probably about a year ago. And so now it's time to finally graft these guys in. So I'm probably just gonna end up cutting away some of the body down here to get these to fit pretty close, because they look like they fit up real nice. So I'll just get it close and then start refining it, and then eventually I'll go and bond this edge onto here, and then I'll start doing my glassing and fiberglass it in around the seam and do the same thing up here. I'll have to bridge a little bit of a gap because whoever cut the roof cut me a little short. But now it's also time to get ready to graft the split in. Been working on fitting up the roof, the B-pillar, and the split, and everything's fitting together pretty good. Still have to trim a little bit to get the roof skin to sit down, but I got all this trimmed out here, so the B-pillars, they fit pretty nice. Still have a little bit of fine-tuning to do on the roof skin, but the split fits really nice. Shift it a little bit like that, it fits good. And this stinger, or this like body line that goes the whole way up the spine, that'll line up real nice. So that's the most important part there, to make sure it doesn't jog off in a couple directions. And this side also fits pretty good. So I have the split fitting up really nice in here, trimmed the excess off of both pieces. And you know, the glass in old cars is pretty heavy, so I want the split to be very strong. So I'm not just gonna fiberglass over it and hope that holds. I'm gonna put some bonding strips in here to tie it into both panels. So there's this nice ledge over here. I'm gonna put a bonding strip which just fell out. It's my cardboard template. So I'll just cut out a piece of fiberglass from some scrap I have, and I'll overlap it into there, and it'll hang on to that ledge. And then I have another guy that I'll slide in here, and it'll rest on this. So I'll cut these out, mix up another batch of bonding adhesive, and screw the bonding strip onto here, and then I'll bond it to the roof and to this back panel. So I also fit on the rear valance because I need to bond on the lower part of the bonding strips that go along here. Since this car was wrecked, the bonding strips were cracked here and they were starting to fall off the bottom, so I just removed them completely and I'll rebond them in. And then I also have to bond in the rear splash shields, which will stiffen up the back part of the quarter panel. So that's what's gonna bond next. I had to mock up the rear glass, the gas door, and just put on the shiny stuff just to see how it looks. So now we can officially call the Misfit split a split window. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This was definitely a very visual video, and this has been a really good last 2 or 3 weeks because we started with a birdcage and now it's a full firewall back and it's really strong. You know, now we've got everything bonded together. It's super solid, and you have to tune in for next week to see what's underneath this plastic cover over here, because right about now I'm going to get the garage cleaned up because I made a really big mess, and I'm going to get this engine ready to go in this car. So be sure to check that video out. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I got a lot of work to do, so I'll catch you guys later.
One day I devised myself a plan that should be the envy of most any man. I'd get it one piece at a time, and it wouldn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style, I'm gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I'll have the only one there is around. Well, it's 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70 automobiles.